networking first, and we'll look at the limitations. And we'll talk about that, how we can overcome those limitations as well. Okay. How they are networked behind the scene. Oh, we will talk more on during the networking part. Okay. We need to understand some of the networking fundamentals basics before we jump onto it. We need to know that how exactly the networking works in the cloud. Will that be reflecting in the load balancer? Absolutely. Okay. And we'll show you how to do that. So it is actually going to use a round robin policy. Okay. So behind the scene, we do have multiple servers, and you will not know that which server you are connected unless you see the color or the signature. If both the servers are going to be having the same page, we will be having trying to refresh it in the browser window. State is active for me as well. What I will do, I will copy this DNS name. I will use this copy icon and put that here in the browser window. Okay. And you will find that it is going to start sending traffic to one of the healthy server. Okay. And if you're going to be going and trying to refresh it a couple of times, you will see it is going to send the traffic to the second server. So it is going to go and send the traffic, distribute the traffic to both these servers. So it is actually going to use a round robin policy. Okay. So behind the scene, we do have multiple servers, and you will not know that which server you are connected unless you see the color or the signature. If both the servers are going to be having the same page, we will be having high availability in that case. So this is how it is going to be working. Okay. So you go and send the request to load balancer. Load balancer is going to route the first request to the first server. The second request is going to be sent to the second one. The third one is again going to be going to the first, and the fourth one is going to be going to the second one. That is how the round robin works. Okay, that's how the round robin distribution is. All right. Okay, so do we have the comparative knowledge available for different cloud systems we learned during the course? I think you will be able to compare them once you are going to be learn them, right? So first, once you complete the AWS, and then you learn the Azure, and then you'll be able to compare those, right? All right. Okay. Can we configure a single alias name for multiple load balancer image servers for the production purpose? Absolutely. And we are going to be showing you that in this course. Okay. We'll show you that with the, it is actually going to be going and showing you that how many servers you do have and how many of them are healthy. Okay. So it is showing that there are 2 servers and 2 of them are healthy here. There is no unhealthy one. So if you see any problem, there might be unhealthy servers there for you. All right. So it is going one by one on each server. Absolutely, it is doing a round robin. Okay, targets. So you need to go and register the target here, and service plans available, and they are going to be available to you at some cost. And I think the premium support is available at a $15,000 a month, plus depending upon how much servers you are using. Okay. So each refresh once it goes to the next one, absolutely it should go and bounce back between more. Let me show you one more thing real quick now. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this quick exercise here. I'm going to be going and adding one more server here in this group. Okay, so what we have done so far, we have created 2 web servers. And these 2 web servers are actually Windows web servers. I'm now going to be going and adding a one more server, and this time it is going to be a Linux server. I'm going to go and create a third web server, and that's going to be a Linux web server, and we will go and add that into the same group with the same load balancer. Okay, and we will be doing that in a little different way. We will use a one more option here called user data, and we will go and try to do an automation with the help of it. Okay, that's gonna be interesting to see that how we can go and achieve some automation while building a new server. Shall we go and add that? Shall we go and create that? Okay, all right, let's do that. I'm gonna go and take you back here to the instances, and we will go and say I want to launch a new instance. I will call this one as Linux web server. Okay. And this time I will go with the default Amazon Linux image. Okay. We will use this default Linux web image here. All right. Instance type T2 micro is good. We are okay using that. Key pair, I can actually go and use the same key pair which we created for Windows. Okay, so there's no need for us to go and create or define a different key pair. The one which we have created for Windows, same can be consumed for Linux as well. And edit those. I want to keep this server in a third zone. I will go and choose zone C this time. Okay. Okay, let's select the C. Oh, image is default. We have chosen the Amazon Linux, the first one, the default image. And it is also going to be going and asking us that security group. We will go and create a new security group. I will call that one as a Linux firewall. We will be using the SSH, and we will be using the HTTP as well for this. The same way we did for Windows. For Windows, we did RDP and HTTP. So for this, we are going to be going and doing SSH and HTTP. All right. So source is not custom anywhere. So all zeros are good. Okay, it's going to be all everywhere. So all zeros are good. And now we also need to go and make one more change here in the advanced details. Once you expand this advanced details, you will find it is going to be going and showing you one option toward the end of the page. Just scroll all the way toward the end. And that is where you will find we have an option called user data. Okay. Now, what this user data is all about, this user data is giving you an opportunity, is going to be giving you an option where you can provide the instructions which should be executed automatically at the time of the first boot. So whenever the server is going to be going and trying to boot for the first time, so these commands are going to be executed automatically. All Apache. Okay, this is the command to install the Apache web server. It will be starting the Apache service as well, and it will go and create a small web page, the index file here as well. Okay, and then going to be starting on making this service permanent. So we are going to be going and trying to do this in an automated way for Linux. You can do this automated for the Windows as well. You can add the similar kind of commands for Windows in PowerShell. You can give the PowerShell command here, and those commands are going to be executed in Windows. And you don't have to go and log into Windows and then start the PowerShell and run those commands manually. You can do that automatic as well. Okay, so we have done the installation 3 different ways. One, with the help of the manual, right? Once log on to the operating system and do that. Second, automatically with the help of the image. Now this is the third way of doing it with the help of the user data. So we created 3 servers in all 3 in different ways. Once the server is going to be up and running, okay, I'm expecting when it's going to be up and running. I can also go and do a quick browser check for this one. Let me see if it is booting quickly or not. Oh, there we go. So Linux is quick to start. And I do have the web page running over there for me. Okay. Is that working for you? So what kind of scripts are permitted? You can actually go and give shells, right? Only the shell scripts. Install that before running the Python. I'm going to be registering the third one. Other 2 are already part of it. I will include this one as well. And it will also start registering. Right now it is showing as a pending. But very soon it is going to start showing that it is going to be healthy. Okay. We can go back and wait here till it becomes the healthy one. I can refresh this page. Okay. All right. So why your one of the server is unhealthy? So you might be having some problem with it. Okay. There must be something wrong. It might be there in this stop state, or there must be something wrong with it. Okay. Looks like when I registered that, it is not showing up here. Looks like I might have missed the step. Let me try to register that at one more time. I say register the target. Select the Linux server, include below pending, and then we need to go and click say register the pending targets. Okay, so don't forget to click in here. Yep, you're right. I didn't click on there. That is why it was not showing there. All right, now it is good. It shows total there are 3 and healthy are 2, and one of them is initializing right now. I think it's gonna be quick to initialize, really quick to initialize. Oh, there you go. I do have all of them healthy here. And if I go and check it out my load balancer, it should start distributing traffic to all 3. There we go. We do have all 3 servers showing up here. Now traffic is going to all 3 now. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So if your second server is showing unhealthy, you can try troubleshooting it. That can be done. Or you're going to be going and recommending a custom image for your organization, or you're going to be using the same image for the multiple servers to launch, right? So all those things as an architect, you need to go and plan and decide and design it.